Hey guys, welcome back to FACEIT TV. Me, DDK, and James, of course. And
Hello.
we do have ourselves G2A.com America Edition, and it's going to be iBUYPOWER, Denial, map number 3. iBUYPOWER managed to take cash. They stole away Inferno just barely from Denial, having a cracking game, and now it's going to be Dust 2 to try to decide things here. Potentially, Denial could make this their comeback point, or
Skadoodle.
Or it's over, and iBUYPOWER are going to beat them. And they're going to go forwards, securing themselves definitely $500, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to have ourselves a bit of a fight here. I think Denial are going to be a little infuriated that they lost that last match. And it's Dust 2, though. Every time I see Dust 2 matches in North America, I'm happy because we always get good games. So
I quite like the position that Skadoodle. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to only talk about Skadoodle all day, but I quite like the position that Skadoodle takes on this map on the CT side. He normally plays near car, watching the kind of the A approach from short, and does it quite well. And it's not a position that I see many other AWPers take up. But he plays it very well as he plays most positions. So
I was gonna say I saw Cali there a lot, but then I just remembered like, oh, Cali.
Yeah.
Right, that guy.
He's on vacation.
He's on vacation.
He's on vacation. All right, so we're going to have the knife coming up, so let's tune in for that one.
All right, there we go. In the game.
See if daps goes for some crazy flank again, or if he's going to be a sensible boy. No, look, it's a 3-2 split. What is wrong with these guys?
No, it's just daps.
Daps.
But they saw him. They saw him.
He's like la 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 la.
They're onto his.
Now, okay. Just no. Just no.
The Nitro is not impressed. Most people just want to get this over with.
That's why you do this.
They want to get this over with.
Interestingly, this could work out in their favor because there are 2 Ts missing MIA at the moment.
Feels a bit lonely up here in this angle.
I just don't even know what to say.
Only the barrels for company. I wonder what's in those barrels. Do you think they're empty?
They look empty. I think they would have been raided. What do you think was originally in them? Oil?
It's hard to say.
One is blue.
Contraband
one is kind of a washed out, kind of purpley red. Beetroot almost.
Beetroot.
Beetroot barrels.
Beetroots are like very purple.
Shall we just hold this view and see how long we can roll with this view without severely disrupting the casting?
I think the cast has already been severely disrupted.
Why, by our mere existence? Come on, we can do this.
More or less.
We can do this. Come on, come on. Okay, the bomb's going to be. Never mind.
Don't pretend. Don't pretend.
That could have been something beautiful, but like literally no.
It might have been interesting, but as you said, it is going to be blocked straight into the B side. So business as usual, but Nahid is hitting the pace up, and they will actually be able to get the bomb down super fast here, but they're actually trying to take over Darks very quickly. Going to lose the player on plateau. They might actually be losing the site. No one's...
They've only got one person in there.
Yeah, no one's on the site. So now they're having to retake into the site from upper Darks. AZK going to be rocking their faces with that P2000. XP3 had a cracking pistol round last time, managing to take an ace, but it's not going to happen this time. And I really feel like that was a breakdown of communication. Why did everybody go to Dark, leaving the planter alone and the guy on plateau alone?
What a bizarre round.
That
so
was
iBUYPOWER vacated the site and chose to play the retake with all their team, and then Denial chose to vacate the site and play the retake after they planted the bomb.
But that just feels like a really huge mistake. Denial are going to be furious about that. I don't see why they would need so many people going upper Dark when the CT was assaulting the site.
Indeed. Wasn't an ideal situation for them, but daps has to keep a cool head.
It's like one thing after another going wrong for them at the moment. As you said, it's really going to be a real test for their morale. And we see the push coming into the long. Does get smoked off there, and got 3 players in the game. Clean up. They did get the bomb down, obviously, so we're going to see it by now.
You do have to consider that with Adren missing, again, they are playing with a sub that is XP3 because Adren, unfortunately, could not make it for today's scheduled match.
Yeah.
But with Adren obviously being an ex-in-game leader of iBUYPOWER himself, I don't know if he's going to be doing like some mid-calling, etc., or helping the team out, but interesting to kind of wonder what effects his absence may have on the team.
Swag going for a push up a dark, finds himself the kill. DaZeD simultaneously finding kill. They have a dark take. That is so great to see. DaZeD coming in now, from up a dark, having claimed some kills, and it's just daps left. There's been like 20 seconds played in the round, and they've just completely gutted the offense before they can do anything or set anything up. Nope, dark is ours, mid is ours, and now when it's just daps left alive, we're gonna let you have mid now. So daps in a 1-on-3. I have seen a 1-on-3 go the way of the terrorists many times on this map, so I will not ever count daps out here.
Was it Mo who did it with pistols the other day?
I have no idea.
I think so. I think it was a 1-on-3. The bomb was through double doors, and he was CT spawn, right, as a terrorist.
I don't have memory of this.
Oh, it was brilliant.
All right. Oh, there's a highlight on YouTube.
Yeah, maybe you should watch it, DDK.
I should watch that. Remind myself. My memory is shot. But here we have daps approaching the B site now. Don't get spotted on that very tiny angle, and Swag will finish it off.
He put his hands up, but it was too late. The police shot him down.
3-0. So another strong start for iBUYPOWER here. They're looking to close this out with speed.
Yeah, so Denial have a round to think about things here. They have a round to do a Titan, jump around in T-spawn and just discuss what needs to happen. And they need to come back with a vengeance in the next round before iBUYPOWER get on a tear and fill Skadoodle's wallets full of green notes.
Push up long. They do give it up to iBUYPOWER, but that's okay. Gonna have lots of nades to play. They're all lining up there. Easy pickings for Eco with the M4A4, and we do have be a bit of a straggler here. Hey, ooh, he actually gets a kill.
That's always the last man standing for his team in these situations.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's often getting the role of just going solo. And we saw that happen to Hiko quite a few times on Inferno, being left with his team dead and just idling around because there wasn't much else to do at that point. But Denial in with the next buy. XP3 picking up the AWP. And now this is where things will get interesting. What is he going to decide to do with it? He's going to go for the mid pick, and is Skadoodle going to get for the challenge? Where is Skadoodle? In fact, Skadoodle is towards the A long area. So not doing any action at all on middle. In fact, they've completely voided middle at this point. So this is a very effective way you can play Dust 2. And we do have a push actually in a longhouse, very, very far up there by Hiko. They can leave him here now if they really want to, and get that player onto short or to CT spawn.
Yeah, and this is that position we were talking about earlier by Skadoodle. We'll see if he has some traffic to deal with soon. Looks like he will do. Oh, just takes off at the right time. They both missed a shot there. Does get a second one on Nitro there rather than XP3. Nade coming in, that's going to land 71 damage. Sorry, 71 HP remaining. Skadoodle watching that dirty angle to see the CTs coming. We do have trades coming in the mid area. XP3 going to jump down with the AWP, and that's going to be only one person lost for iBUYPOWER, 5-0. Look at the money in the bank already.
He's holding mouse 1, getting 3 kills instantly. That really hurts. They're not getting brutalized at this point. They actually have a couple AKs there. It's really difficult to talk about what they're doing right now, because they're just getting. It's all about iBUYPOWER basically. iBUYPOWER just manhandling them. Look at this. Skadoodle going to push in. See, there's no AWPer up on middle. Gets to be able to push up. He has support from short as well. We saw the grenade go in from his teammate from short. Great support coming in for the AWPer of iBUYPOWER, as Denial have been rocked yet again. FugLy going down in lower dark. They're all just stuck in upper dark. Going to try to bust out here, and it is going to be with the frag of Swag to do so onto that B-bomb site. But lots more work to do now, as plenty of iBUYPOWER players are swinging on in for the defense of this site. AZK coming in from the flank. Going to get his one-on-one. Nitro does take him down. It's a very important frag there, holding the flank steady. Does go down. So daps is going to be able to take the player over one window. Wants to find though, there's a nasty dink there onto daps. As we do have 2 left here. They might try to nosy on back, but in goes NAF-FLY. Going to take down Hiko as he pushes through the door. And DaZeD going to try to save this AWP. Finds an exit. Whiffs the shot. Does manage to get one. The other one's really low as well. He's might be able to find himself something, but Nitro comes in and does finish him off. And the AWP is picked up. So there it is. It's going to be able to jump onto XP3. What a round!
That was, I have to say, that the beginning of that round was excellent by iBUYPOWER. Firstly, the previous round, they completely left mid alone. That round, they had 2 people peeking in mid. They didn't see anybody in the mid area. They pushed lower tunnels, got a frag there. Then they kind of played a reactive game to where might Denial try and get back control of mid. And they naded it up top mid as well. It's really, really good play there by iBUYPOWER. Skadoodle again getting picks, taking out FugLy, XP3 taking out DaZeD. 4-on-4 here, both AWPs still in play. It's going to be an important pick on long by Nitro, but there's 2 more CTs to deal with. Skadoodle getting a flash on XP3, then taking him out, and Nitro as well. Just going down 1 by 1 are Denial, and it is 3 versus 2 right now. The bomb is still in control of the Ts.
Marvelous work. Skadoodle's done nothing less than marvelous work in the entire series. As AZK does deflect NAF-FLY, and it's all down to that now. Managed to take down AZK, that's going to secure him away into the site and a plant, and gets a 1-on-2 on the defense. He's got, like, he actually has time to move into position. He may not know that, but this is doable. Very, very doable for daps. He has an HE, and he's going to get close for the 1-on-1. Can he find it? Does find the peeking player. Swag goes down, giving away a little bit of an arm there to try to peek his way into the site. But there it is, and it's going to be Skadoodle who secures the round. It was a close one, with only 18 points of health left on him. But 13 even, I can't read. But,
he looked away to kind of like, oh, where's the box I can stand behind? As his opponent was coming through the door. So unfortunate timing there. 6-1 Denial. This is not looking good at all. I feel like iBUYPOWER can't be stopped right now, and DaZeD picking up the second AWP. Let's see what kind of angle he takes. We've seen the strength of his angles on Cash.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there he is.
Very, very good. And they haven't had a lot of presence in mid on some of these rounds, but DaZeD picking up the AWP is going to be the guy who's able to do this. And ooh, they're very close. He does get the reaction shot there. And oh, AZK coming out from lower dark. Doesn't take down a player, but does significant damage to NAF-FLY. And they can leave DaZeD on plateau if they want with the AWP or any angle for that matter. And Skadoodle's going to retake middle for iBUYPOWER. And once again, honestly, iBUYPOWER, I swear, if we were to see the amount of map control they had in numbers, I swear, like, most of the time, they got like 90% of the map. Like, most of the time. They have so much map control, it's ridiculous.
What do Denial need to do here?
Well, they need to stop getting just pushed from everywhere. And
they're just losing... Sorry, look, please carry on.
No, I mean, they've lost out to dark pushes quite a few times because they've either lost their AWPer or have been too afraid to challenge middle. So that, you know, that's the standard dynamic on this map, is that if the CTs know that you don't have anyone on middle with an AWP and you have no confidence to look mid, if you're not going to smoke it, that means the guy can just look in upper dark or even rush. They can even just take take dark. And Swag has been pushing upper dark loads. They've been managing to get so many effective aggressions, and they've been supporting each other very well. They've been doing great team play, so that's when they do aggression on lower dark. They got a guy pushing short. I mean, it's just overall out-executing Denial, just all over the place.
This is a really good showing by the new iBUYPOWER roster, and you have to wonder how much Denial are hurting. A, by the lack of Shazam. We've seen how strong his AWPing is, and he could have definitely given Skadoodle a run for his money in these maps. And obviously, Adren is assumed to be the new AWPer on their team, and he is absent today. Again, they have a sub in XP3 taking his place.
He's done a great job, all things considered. But so he's not part of the lineup. So that is the argument to be made, I suppose. The Inferno game was great from them, though, but...
Yeah, and XP3 did do a hell of a lot of AWPing on that map.
Yeah, he did
as well.
An amazing
And it
job.
should have been theirs. But it is 2-0.
They do have one man in Banana, and this might distract some of the players. But the thing is that iBUYPOWER have 4 left right now to kind of position around the map. So they are taking things very, very almost lackadaisical here, as we have XP3 moving in towards that A bomb site with the bomb in hand. DaZeD is ready, though. This might just be the end of this round. DaZeD hits the shot and clinches the round. So iBUYPOWER 9 now, and it's not looking like Denial are close to picking up rounds at this point.
They're going to find themselves back on the eco. Not enough money for a full buy. Tech9's coming out for Nitro, FugLy, XP3, and NAF-FLY. So that CZ is well and truly dead, I think it's safe to say at this point. Only a handful of players using. I think I've seen one person today using that across at least 3 matches. So
well, the one thing I'm surprised about is that Cannella haven't been doing many of the standard Dust 2 plays, which are effective no matter what you're facing. Which is, you know, the play looks the same every time, but can be anything. Very famous across all incarnations of Dust 2 all games, where you take short, you take dark, you take short, you take middle, and you're pressing them. From that play, you can quickly go down into mid and split B, or you can quickly split A. It looks the same to the CTs, but they can't. It's very hard for them to work out which one play it is. 4 ops for denial. So again, that's what they were doing on Clash. It didn't go so well for them on the CT side at least, but we're not seeing that kind of a play from
4 ops versus 3 ops and an auto sniper. This is going to be fun.
And ooh, in comes op number 2. And he's going to whiff the shot there. Does actually get the tag onto DaZeD. Is DaZeD going to stick around? Looks like he's going to give up the ghost there. Steele going in, aggressive, gets the quick scope there onto Nitro, as we do have him falling back now onto the pit position, done his job, and 3 orbs on denial. 3 orbs on other power and a Scar.
But look at their lack of map control. They've got nothing.
Exactly. They never take short. This is the thing that I'm really curious about. Because if they're worried about Skadoodle on the car position, like you're talking about, because it's very iconic for them, then you can smoke that. You can absolutely smoke that. There's loads of ways to smoke it and smoke the site if you're worried about AWPers. So
yeah, there is a smoke called a Fnatic smoke where NAF-FLY is right now, which lands on the top of a slope. I'm not exactly sure if it would cover Skadoodle's usual positions there, but he
can at least throw a torrent of flashes in, something. You can deal with it.
Yeah, they're just going in one by one. Even on the ecos, they're dying one by one. There's not really doing the safety in numbers thing.
I want to see a player outside long. I want to see a guy who's kind of just playing with middle, like an AWPer playing with middle. I want to see a couple of guys moving through upper dark to create presence, go down, smoke Xbox, move up to short, and then work it out from there. So we do have the bomb down finally on just one AWPer left though in NAF-FLY, not necessarily the AWPer you'd expect to pull out the clutch. Is going to go for it though, and only able to take down one. So, I mean, the other thing about playing like that is when you're in that position, it's all about figuring out whether you want to do the A split or the B split, or jumping down to the middle, or if you want to hit the A. Like that. So usually there's lots of ways to do this, and it's about finding information. And you can even throw nades to force the TTs to throw nades, because then you can see the positions that their nades come from, and then judging from the positions that they're throwing their nades from, you can actually extrapolate where they're standing and then where all the players should be.
Look at this.
That is just so much confidence. He's got no support. He runs through the smoke, just goes for it. That is hilarious from DaZeD there. Oh my goodness. But they are going to make their way into the B-bomb site. Successful in making the frags, so the entries are coming their way. But it does feel like iBUYPOWER have kind of they're just messing around now.
Yeah, and heading into the final with a game like this, they're going to be absolutely brimming with confidence. Just for you guys who are tuned in, the second semi-final will be early on Saturday, around 10 o'clock American time. I'll tell you what time zone in a second.
10 a.m. you mean?
10 a.m. Sorry.
Yeah.
What time zone is it? Is it
CDT?
Central. 10 a.m. Central.
Okay.
We'll be going live on Saturday with the second semi-final, and straight after that will be the grand final here, guys. Again, $5,000 on the line here for the US.
Man, you know what, James? I don't belong to a time zone anymore. I did an a cast for Australia, for Oceania, did a cast for NA, did cast for Europe. I don't belong anywhere anymore.
I flew back from America to Europe, and then did a cast in Europe, and now I'm doing a cast in North America. It's crazy. Denial have doubled their score with 2 rounds remaining in the first half.
But actually, the point I was talking about how you find out where players are for baiting out grenades is something that I think Steele has talked about in some of the analysis he does sometimes on his stream. It's a really, really nuanced part of the game that's very important. We're going to see NAF-FLY actually opening up onto long, and this might be the start of something here for Snarl, but perhaps not as NAF-FLY does go down. He looks pretty good in that engagement, but he's not going to be able to survive. Now they have, once again, next to nothing map control-wise. They got 2 guys up in middle by Xbox, but they haven't pushed up short just yet. And they have to try to put all their eggs in one basket now and just go for the A bomb site, it seems. Just 3 players left, they got to commit together. And 1 player watching the flank. In they go. Good pick there from FugLy with the AWP. DaZeD on the site is going to be able to put the stop onto 2 players. It's a very big result from DaZeD. It's going to stop XP3 from, well, should in theory stop him from winning this. It's going to be very hard. 2-on-1. Does get a quick 1-on-1, and Swag is going to catch him off. 11-2, soon to be 12-2, and iBUYPOWER are looking to close map 3 out and win this series very, very efficiently.
I feel like Denial, I mean, they're in an unfortunate position at the moment in that when they played their last game in this tournament, they had Shazam on their team. Shazam has since left to join Cloud9, been replaced by Adren, and Adren couldn't make the finals, so they're forced to play a semi-final match with a stand-in. And it's put them in a difficult position, obviously, because they haven't got their full team. They've just had a change, and the new guy can't even play in this particular match. So you got to feel for them here. And I do wonder if morale might be a bit low, and they would otherwise. I'd expect them to put in a much stronger performance here.
Yeah,
I mean, on a personal level, they are currently my favorite team of the North American teams, and definitely this isn't, I would say, like an average performance from them or anything like that.
It does suck for them that they lost Shazam very recently, and then, of course, then there's all these mix-ups of players, so it's like a shock to the system almost, like losing all these. Exactly, a big disruption to the flow that they had going, and that's hard to deal with sometimes. But again, they're playing with a stand-in here, so they're not going to feel too bad about the result, because whenever a stand-in's playing, you're like, well, we had a stand-in playing, we couldn't play the game we've been practicing, so because of the stand-in. So
yeah, but not just that. I mean, they had a really solid lineup.
They did. They absolutely did.
And I think Shazam,
very up-and-coming lineup for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I had high hopes for them, and I really wanted to see them make a European LAN. But yeah. So they've, you know, a lot of disruption with Shazam leaving. Here was a massive piece of their team with the strength and consistency of his AWPing. They get a new guy, and he can't make it. Just a difficult time for the team. But it is a pistol round in the second half now. 13-2 in favor of iBUYPOWER. They have a 1-man lead at the moment. 2 CTs in CT spawn and 1 holding the A site. That's going to be XP3. He has done well in previous pistol rounds in this match.
Did clock up an ace on Inferno that was unforgettable, as we are going to have a 3-on-3 now. NAF-FLY going to be just peeking middle, trying to stop a nice long-range shot on TK. Skadoodle does even things up a little bit, but daps meanwhile has creeped up very close to his position. Going to find another player. There it is, spots him before he is spotted himself. He was going to jump through the doors, and that's the Glock to the head. Daps falls to the ground, and now Skadoodle can go anywhere. And this is the problem for XP3. Which way is he going to go? XP3 doesn't know, but he's going to spot him right now, just waiting in middle with that Glock. And in fact, sorry, no, the P250 that he has picked up, in fact. XP3 going to lift this one out, does spot him again. That's a nice tag. They're both equally low. This duel here, the duel to end all duels, but nobody's going to close it out just yet. And Skadoodle, I think, swapped back to a Glock there. So here we go. XP3 now jumping in. Bomb is down, so that's the guaranteed money for iBUYPOWER. Trying to get the Kukli stun in there, XP3. It's not going to happen just yet. Being teased by Skadoodle. Up he goes though. Has had enough of this. And Skadoodle is taking significant damage. He's going to get taken out finally. And that pistol duel went on forever.
So Denial will be in this for a little bit longer.
They're all having a great time. I liked some comment earlier we saw where they rushed into B, where Denial rushed into B and killed Swag instantly, and they're like, "Swag, did you lag out?" And he's like, "No, I was trying a new angle." Good shit. I thought that was really funny. But
triple scout on iBUYPOWER now. 2 Tech 9s.
Oh, I love it. The scouts are excellent. I do love me some scouts. I know Henry G would be ashamed. Henry G not a fan of the scouts. The scouts I think are oh so brilliant.
Scouts are the truth.
They are amazing. They're so good. Like, they're really good. ever since they lowered the price from like $2,100.
Oh, wow, that snap is going to be demoralizing to say the least. DaZeD with the aim lock there.
Oh my god, James throwing out accusations.
You can only laugh at that. That was insane.
Okay, so we do get the moving 14 now. They've made a call, and now they're responding to this call. But it actually looks much better for iBUYPOWER. You've got a really strong amount of weapons now. They've got 2 scouts, P90, FAMAS. They're loving life.
In this situation, they've arguably got stronger weapons because they're looking at one-shots now.
Absolutely. Whoa, he actually connected that. I don't believe my eyes. XP3 going to find the kill onto DaZeD. They are evening things up here, but 2 scouts, they're both 1 shot away from death. This is so scary right now. Look at this. They're teasing them with their scouts through the doors. And Swag is going to go for the plant. They might make the move here now. Holding back. Look at how dangerous this is. There it is. Hiko going to take off Nitro. And XP3 with the M4. Going to try to make do what he has. Oh, this is so painful. Look at this. They're just hopping and jumping all over the place. Swag finds the headshot. And he will close out the round.
I don't even know what to say at this point. I just...
A whack-a-mole.
I can't. I don't know what to say.
I don't even.
Is Swag going to buy armor? Yes.
14-3. iBUYPOWER are absolutely demolishing Denial. Goes the scouts in the middle, and there it is. XP3 with the luscious headshot there. With DaZeD. They're going to have NAF-FLY jumping around. I believe there's a song about this.
Denial are going to need counseling to come back from this.
Jump around. Jump up, and get down. That's the theme song of the scouts. Here we go, though. Time for Jamal to get some payback. Hiko is the first man to be on the receiving end of said payback. As the 5-7s do collide. Make their way into the middle now. Hop, skip, and a jump. AZK goes down. And look at this, the 5-7 train. It's real right now. Skadoodle coming in with the P90. And please tell me he's not going to clean them all up with a P90. He's got 13 health left. And daps will come in, going to be trying the Kukli style again with the jump shots. And oh, that is... Get out of here, daps! Get out of here. Sat down by the Deeg of Skadoodle. And he's looking to clutch this in quite a credible way. He's not going to get the opportunity. NAF-FLY will deny him. But that was
gut-wrenching.
Almost cinematic there from Skadoodle.
So how many rounds do Denial have to get in a row here before they feel like, hold on, we could actually get back into this? 6? I'm saying 6 rounds. I'm saying they need 14, 10. 12. Okay, fair enough.
You laughing at that, that really proves that you're in a bad way, Jay. Alright.
We're saying they need to win to say they can get back into this game.
Yes. It's not funny at all.
Look at the map control of iBUYPOWER versus the average map control on the T side by Denial.
Yep. Again, Steele coming in with some fantastic openings with the Deagle. And Denial able to even things up, going in again, taking over middle, find the bomb. That's a nice find there. There it is, P90 spray down from daps. And what are you going to do now, iBUYPOWER? Denial should be able to take this round. No question about that. Just Swag left over here. Where is he? There he is. And there he goes. Says no. One more round. I mean, I guess something around 10, I suppose. I don't know. It's kind of ambiguous. A bit arbitrary.
I don't feel like iBUYPOWER feel remotely threatened at the moment.
No, I mean they've been kind of lolling around quite a lot here. They gave up a round or two that they could have taken on the first half as well, or buying ults, for example. And a Scar and stuff. Scar is really good, but 4 ults and a Scar does not a round make. Does not a good CT half make. He's going to get himself some frags here through the smoke. That's up close to the P90. Still rocket. There's still 2 P90s on Denial here. It's going to make for some shenanigans, but that's going to get taken down.
Smoke for CT spawn there from Skadoodle, and he's going to rotate up towards the bomb site where his teammate DaZeD is just slaughtering the CTs, taking down XP3 and NAF-FLY in quick succession. We've got the remaining CTs trying to push the tunnel areas. Scout still causing shenanigans.
And FugLy's looking for the finish. He's got 3 bullets, 2 bullets, 1 bullet. No, he's ran out of bullets. Reload that P90. He's almost out of P90 bullets. How much has he been spraying that thing? What is he actually doing with that? He's just going for it. He's on the last bullet.
He's like, come on, I'm reloading.
Go in. And he's going to get.
It was a valiant effort there from FugLy, but all he found was a wall.
From like an analytical perspective, just ignoring everything else, they had 2 guys kind of very close on short to middle, and they had 2 guys in the B site. So when they went for that B split, in theory, that's kind of the worst situation to go up against the B split. Because if the guys in the B site just nade properly and delay them enough, all the rotation from short is already on top of the flank. So in theory, that makes it really hard. But at the moment, I mean, I'm just rolling over them. They're rolling over them. Denal seemingly have given up the ghost completely. They've been sapped of all moral and desire to take this map, it seems. And here they go into the retake. Gonna get shut down. It's all on FugLy now. It's gonna get taken out. There it is. A quick 3-map sweep here for the G2A.com America edition with iBUYPOWER over Denal. It could have been a lot closer. I feel like they had such a demoralizing start on the first half there on the CT that it just really got to them. By the time they got to the T side, they were just.
I think after losing Inferno, they were just done. Like mentally, I think it was over for them, because that was a map they should have won. Map they were in a very strong position to win, but just too aggressive versus Skadoodle made them lose the map. Yeah. Then after that 2-0, I think it was basically 3-0.
We did have Season would have been the next map, and I think iBUYPOWER would have had a big edge on Season. They've shown some great games there, and then if that was to be Denal's, it would have gone to OPAS. Which I think could have been a really interesting one. I think Season would have been a little bit of a shutout, but it's going to be iBUYPOWER, and the better team won today. Obviously, again, XP3 was subbing in, so for Adren, so you can't really say too much of what this result really means for the team.
Yeah, so I think all the commotion in their team. Obviously, they removed FugLy. And then they put FugLy back and then removed Anger. Shazam's gone. They bring Adren in. Adren can't play. Like, it's madness. It's madness over there at the moment. It's a revolving door. So, you know, it's not, difficult times, but hopefully the seas will be calm now for Denial and they can come back stronger next time. Yeah,
that'd be really nice to see. Very cool to see how the American teams are developing. It's a treat to watch every time. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. We will be live tomorrow. Wait. Okay, I get confused with our schedule because it's madness.
Tomorrow we have SLTV,
SLTV
and the conclusion of Epsilon versus
that for the G2A.com, the European one, and that's going to be deciding a semi. And then we've got the following day, which is going to be the remaining 2 matches for the NA G2A Cup. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, because this is crazy.
Semi-final 2, and the grand final straight afterwards as well.
Okay, so
you can see Talked in action on Saturday.
So we're going to be live next 2 days, basically, and with loads of Counter-Strike. So make sure you follow the channel if you haven't already, so you can get notified when we go live. And
also, make sure you visit the workshop and have a look at our newest skin. It is the M249 War Cloud. So if you want a nice skin out there for your M249s when you buy them by accident, definitely check this out, bit.ly/FACEIT249. So once again, proceeds made from these skins go towards our leagues, which you should be hearing more info about soon. So definitely, if you want to support FACEIT and want to see some more awesome leagues like the last one, then give that an upvote on the workshop.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. That's all from me and James for tonight. We will see you next time.